Hi everybody, my name's Peter and I'm an Englishman and I live in Slovakia. I speak very good English, I hope. My Slovak is okay. Keď musím, môžem hovoriť po slovensky. And my Hungarian, veselek čak kičit magyarul. Now, since coming here to Slovakia and trying to speak Slovak and even trying to speak a little bit of Hungarian, I have made so many mistakes. So many English people I know who came here without thinking, in the summer of Slovakia, which is much hotter than England, have said, "Whew, ja som teplý." Because in English, that makes sense. I learned later it has another meaning in Slovak, and I'm married, so I'm certainly not teplý. I did not know that. I've also heard loads of things. When I was an English teacher, the mistakes that people make in English were really funny. One of my favorites was the student who said, "I was so angry at the weekend, I was shouting on my dog." And in English, I had a picture of his dog, and he was standing on his dog, shouting on the dog, which makes no sense, in English at least. I had another student who was an older person, and he said, "Oh, last year I got married with my wife." Now that might seem simple, but again in English I imagined, well, here's Rado, here's his wife, they're both getting married, but they're not getting married to each other, they're getting married with each other. So I asked him, how can your wife marry somebody else at the same time as you marry somebody else? That makes no sense. It was kind of funny. But the more time I spend in Slovakia speaking Slovak and even some Hungarian and other languages, the more mistakes I make, and it's kind of funny in a way. Except we all do it. Every single one of us makes mistakes when we learn another language. What's very important though is when somebody else is learning our language, that we have a little bit of respect for how difficult it is to learn a foreign language. Okay, you will make mistakes. I make mistakes. I make mistakes probably every day in other languages. People speaking English to me who are not English make mistakes. Even English people sometimes make mistakes. But I can guarantee something. If you want to make someone else feel really bad, and you want to make yourself look really bad, all you need to do is when someone makes a mistake in your language, laugh at them and tell them just how bad they are. Make sure they feel really bad. It's a great technique for making them feel terrible, but also for making yourself look really stupid. Because everybody makes mistakes and you will do the same thing in another language. But if you like people learning your language, and I do, I love it when people speak English to me, then what you need to do is show some patience, and you can laugh. Sometimes people say funny things in your language. You know, shouting on a dog is kind of funny. I imagine it's a very big dog. What you need to do though is show that respect to the person, help them fix their language, help them make it better, but definitely don't laugh at them. Use this as a chance to make connections and really help somebody new to join your language, and you'll find great relationships and friends from it. So laugh with the person in a friendly way, but don't laugh at the person. Good luck learning languages.